Hey, it's me. It's National Science Week here in Australia. So we thought we'd do a short on dinosaurs. Here are 5 facts about dinosaurs that you probably didn't know. Number 1, the Allosaur had lips. Now, this is a reconstruction by the artist Mark Mitchell, and it shows the Allosaurus with lips like a crocodile. And this is based on evidence from the very first Allosaurus fossil that was discovered. The jaw just had teeth in it. There were no bony plates or anything like that to support the idea that it had a bony, a mouth like a snake. So it's likely it had lips like a croc. Number 2, the Stegosaurus tail. So we think of the tail of the Stegosaurus as being completely just like this iconic sort of spiked thing. But in reality, it was more like this. It had these big flat plates running down the top of its tail. And this is based on the only complete Stegosaurus tail that's been found, and it's currently on display at the Royal Tyrrell Museum of Paleontology in Canada. Number 3, the Dimetrodon was not a dinosaur. So the Dimetrodon lived around the same time as the dinosaurs, but it was actually more closely related to mammals than it was to dinosaurs. So it was one of these synapses, and it was a much better hunter than the dinosaur. In fact, it was probably the apex predator in its ecosystem. It had a huge skull, about 2 meters long, full of sharp teeth. And fossils have been found in South Africa, North America, and Antarctica. 4, the pterodactyl had fur. This is a reconstruction by the artist John Norman, and it shows a pterodactyl with kind of downy feathers. And there is evidence from the fossil record that shows that the pterodactyls had feathers. Now, we don't know exactly what these feathers look like. They could have been more like the feathers of a bird, or they could have been more like the feathers of a dinosaur. So this is a kind of composite feather that kind of combines the two. And number 5, the Ichthyosaurus was not very good at flying. So the Ichthyosaurus is famous for having these huge wings, this huge body, and being this magnificent flying reptile. But actually, it was quite bad at flying. Its wings were too small relative to its body to be very good at flying. So it was probably more like a glider. It probably lived near the coast and fed on fish. It would glide over the water, spot a fish, dive into the water, and catch the fish in its large mouth. So those are just 5 facts about dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures that you probably didn't know. I hope you learned something new. If you want to learn more about dinosaurs, there's a link in the description below to a playlist with lots of dinosaur content. So check that out. Thanks for watching and see ya!